Poor people governor with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Sugate. Let me get straight into the meat and the grit of things. Don't let me waste no time. Sugate. Guyana for sale. Now the governor got some serious concerns. Very serious concern. Troubling ones too. This video may be a bit long, so share it and stick with it. Don't turn a straw. Don't go no place. It's going to get interesting. Now, we often say that the opposition weak, the opposition in doing this, the opposition in doing that. I see the MPs beating and teaching in Parliament, you know, doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Unlock your iPhone first.
Fighting the good fight. And for some reason, we got an incompetent speaker on the hand, stifling progress. I've seen the leader of the opposition file a motion to deal with Sugates and the alleged corruption, bribery, and money laundering. I repeat, the leader of the opposition filed a motion to debate and speak, have a conversation in the highest level of the land in Parliament about the alleged allegation into corruption, bribery, and money extortion. You understand? And for some reason, the Speaker of the House said it's not urgent. Guyana for sale is not urgent. Unbelievable. I don't know what country the Speaker of the House living in or under what rock he portrayed to be living in. But what I know is the Speaker of the House come from the belly of the beast. He was once a minister of tourism or some nonsense like that under the PPP regime. So, we know what master he's serving. So I don't know if you could put it there and expect a different results. However, the speaker is claiming that it's not urgent. The people in Guyana don't need to know nothing about Jack Dio and Sue. It's in the media and this and that and the terror and the other and the other. So I draw some conclusions. I'm to the opinion that the speaker is a part and a parcel of this criminal empire. Allegedly, the criminal empire contains the VP and Sugates, but there probably is more. And if the honorable, well, I don't know if he still could be honorable, if the Speaker of the House decides that the motion should not be heard, he's a part and a parcel of the empire. Because the whole of Guyana wants to know whether you is a part of the PAP or not. You want to know why we VP getting accused of corruption, money laundering. Why? We wants to know, and there's urgent. But a motion from the health minister for talk about mental health and some crap we ain't got no control of, they find that is urgent. Yes, mental health is urgent. But anybody selling out Guyana is urgent, Mr. Speaker. You selling out the land we bought and you don't find it fit to have a conversation. You don't find it fit to know why Sugate still walking about Guyana without any form of investigation being done? Why is it the high and mighty must be set free all the time, but the poor and vulnerable must pay the price for the wicked sins of the high and the mighty? Well, the next motion to file is a motion against the speaker, and a no confident one at that matter. And it doesn't matter whether the vote or they vote, or if it pass or it didn't pass, because we know the trenches ain't gonna vote for it. But the record must show that the opposition have no confidence in the speaker. None whatsoever. How many times we give it a try, hoping that the change? We tried with G-Com chair. We know how they went. Now we giving the speaker a full blunt to the blade. And he's showing up at every time. He's showing up his incompetence, not being impartial as a speaker. And there's no more. At this point, we should put a stop to the speaker. File a no confident motion against him. And let the record reflect that the opposition have no confidence in the speaker whatsoever. None whatsoever. And by extension, the speaker must go. He must go. He's a part and a parcel of the blasted corruption in the highest land, Parliament. He is a part and a parcel of the corruption. And has taken on this topic. We ain't going on for this topic. This topic is about Sugate, Jagdeo, and the sale of Guyana. And it is a concern of Guyanese. It is a concern of Guyanese. If the speaker find it fit that it's not a concern of him, that Guyana is being accused of selling, allegedly money laundering and the works, it's a concern of Guyanese. Because we, the people, the poor and ordinary people of Guyana, suffering. Why is the high and mighty thieving? Splundering with money to the friends and cronies where the contracts is concerned. And I always ask the question, how much is enough? How much more money these people got to thief for the say is enough? Let the poor people get some now. How much more? All the Speaker of the House is doing is disallowing the people in Parliament, the MPs, to represent their constituency, represent the people that put them there. He is disallowing that. And that got serious repercussions. Because if the persons that are supposed to be representing us are not allowed to speak, they're going to got serious political actions to that. And then you're going to call me all type of name when you could simply allow the motion on its merit, listen to the argument, and go from there peacefully. Mr. Speaker, I urge you, you have a responsibility to the Guyanese people, not to the PPP. To the Guyanese people. Bucket will go well every day. And one day the bottom is drop out. One day the bottom is drop out. When you say boots on the ground and the people come on the ground, it's a whole different story. But if you're not allowing the representative to argue on behalf of the people what the hell you want the people to do, we got to argue for ourselves. We voices must be heard. We want to know about the alleged involvement in Bharat Jagdeo, the vice president again. We want to know. This cannot be swept under the ground and it can't be business as usual. It cannot. We just can't forget that it happened and give Barrett a free pass. It would be not right by our people. It wouldn't be right. We have to, at some stage, decide how history judges. We must decide how history judges. And I'm urging the opposition to file a motion against the Speaker of the House. And no confident motion for his incompetence and his bias in his rulings at every single time. Don't wait until it's too late. Until it's another GCOM chair. We know that story how it went. Don't wait. He has shown his true colors time and time without question. It's time that we act. Nazir must go. He must go. We can't allow business as usual, my people. We cannot allow it. And there are going to be some serious political actions against the Speaker of the House and the PPP and the corruption. They must be greeted with political actions. Whoever ears to hear will hear. And whoever is to see will see. Ghana belong to the PPP. Ghana belong to the Vice President and them. Ghana belong to me and you. And it's up to us to protect Guyana from the hands of the criminal enterprise called PPP Civic. My people, it's time that we unite. It's time that we come together. It's time that we put aside our differences. Whether race or whatever, put it aside and stand up with one voice to achieve one goal. One goal. The president preached about one Guyana and practiced several Guyanas. The president run around Guyana at the foot every day, losing a set of weight, which is good. Photo up, photo up, photo up. Every religious day, the president on the ground. Picture here, picture there, which is good. Whilst he running around like the little boy in the streets, doing all the dirty work, cleaning the drains and meeting and doing all the little schisms, the big vice president in the AC office signing away Guyana and selling away Guyana. Comrades, it's hurtful. It's hurtful to see what the land of the great Burnhamites and Jaganites come to. It's hurtful. All because of greed. All because of greed. Guyana has real potential for years without oil. And it was being stifled by greedy politicians. Greed. It's time we put aside our differences and come together for the betterment of that beautiful country we call Guyana. Comrades, I can't say it any better. Guyana belongs to you and it belongs to me. It's not time for segregation. It's not time for none of the nonsense. It's time we come together, put we brains together, put we resources together, and fight that criminal enterprise called the PPP. Guyana is no good in the hands of Barra Jagdeo and that regime. No good. Period. And we as a people have to, we must protect our country from the hands of the wicked regime of the PPP. Bless you all. Love you all. Until next time.